Hi, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we will see the polynomials in the syllabus of gpstr mathematics. So what is polynomial? What are the types of polynomial? What is zeros? What are coefficients of zeros, relationships, and many things are there with respect to polynomials. We'll see one by one. So here, when the polynomials, as the name indicates, poly means it is having a many orders. It is having many orders, right? So order starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, so on so, right? So this order we'll call as a degree of polynomial. What it is? Degree of polynomial, right? So here, suppose we want to call a highest power. We want to call a highest power in some polynomial equation p of x. This is called as a degree of polynomial. It may be 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, right? So what is the degree of polynomial? In some equation, it's consisting of a square or cubic or whatever the equation, the highest power in that polynomial equation is called as degree of polynomial. So here, suppose if I take something like 2x square plus 1 is equals to 0, assume that. So what is the degree of polynomial? So what is the highest power in this is this 2. So what is the degree of polynomial? 2, right? So this is what the basic definition. Now we are having types. What are the types of polynomial? First one we will call it as linear polynomial, right? So what is the meaning of linear polynomial? So here a linear polynomial is nothing but it is having a degree that is 1. It is having a degree 1. What is that? Example, if I take 2x plus 3, example number 1, 2x plus 3. Example number 2, so you can take here something like 7y minus 6. So what is the degree here? 1. What is the degree here? 1, right? The coefficient of this constant, that x or y, whatever it is, the degree should be 1, right? So what is the second one? Second one is about quadratic polynomial, right? So here it is having a degree is 2, right? So how to write that? Same, 2x square minus 3, the example, or 2 root of x, right? X square minus 4, right? So 4x square like this. Next, you can write whatever, however you want, right? But it should have the highest power as 2, right? So that you can see. Next, third one. What is the third one? It should have 3 orders, right? Cubic polynomial. What is the degree? It is 3. So how we can write that? 4x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0, right? So this is cubic polynomial. The last one is there, that is called as zero polynomial. So what is the meaning of zero polynomial? So whatever the coefficient we should have, it is having a degree 0, means, or we can call it as something like constant. It should have a constant. For example, if I write 2x square plus 1 is equals to 0, right? So here this 1 is called as zero polynomial. What it is? Zero polynomial, because what is in front of 1 is there? X is power 0. So this is a zero polynomial or a constant. So these are the types of polynomials, right? So we'll solve the problems based on this definition as well as these types, and also we'll see the relationship between both these coefficients and zeros, right? So we'll solve this so that you will better understand apart from the theory. Solve the problems. You should remember what is the order and what is zeros, right? What is quadratic polynomial and what is the degree of polynomial, what is the cubic, right? And also I will write the standard forms also, standard forms of quadratic, standard forms of cubic, right? So that also we can write it. So here quadratic polynomial, the standard form, and we'll be having standard form for quadratic, how we can write ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. For cubic, how we can write ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0. Very important are these two, quadratic and cubic polynomials. You can observe here, coefficient of x square is a, x is b, and here is x power 0. It is nothing but 0 polynomial. So like this, for cube, highest power, cubic means highest power, right? We will solve the problem. Relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomial. Okay. So now we will solve the problem under the. Okay, we will solve problem so that you will understand. The problem is about relationship between zeros and coefficients. What is that? Relationship between zeros and coefficients. We'll see that. So what is the problem is, you should find the zeros. What you should find? Find the zeros, and they have given the polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10, right? And verify. What you should do? Verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. What it is? Zeros and coefficients. So here they are given the problem in two parts, right? So we'll see what is the solution. First of all, this is what type of polynomial? It is quadratic polynomial, because what is the highest power? 2. So what is the standard equation for this? Ax square plus bx plus c, right? So the problem given is x square plus 7x plus 10, right? So how to find the zeros? So just take this as x square. So it is split 10 as here 5x plus 2x plus 10, because 5 into 2 is 10, 5 plus 2 is 7. So here if I take x common, what you will get? X plus 5. If I take 2 common, what is that? X plus 5. So we can write this as x plus 5 and it is x plus 2. So here from this what we can write? X equal to minus 5 and x equal to minus 2. So two values we got. So these are called zeros. Zeros are nothing but root of quadratic equation. So we can write this as 0. Right? So these are the zeros. So we found the zeros, but what is the next question? Verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So how should write? The sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is, what is that? One is minus 5 and other is minus 2. What is the value of that? Minus 7. Suppose if I write the standard form. What is the standard form we can write? Minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x here? B. What is the coefficient of x square? A. So it is minus b by a. What is the value of minus b? So here we can note down what is the value of a. A value is coefficient 1, b value is 7 and c value is 10, right? So substitute here, what is the value of b? B is 7 and a is 1. So it is minus 7, right? So minus 7 and minus 7 both are matching. So first one is verified. Then go for the second relationship, there is product of zeros. How to take the product of zeros? Minus 5 into minus 2. What is the minus 5 into minus 2? It is plus 10, right? Then after that, what we should take? The standard form. How to take the standard form? It is constant divided by coefficient of x square. What is constant? C. What is the coefficient of x square? A. Constant C. What is coefficient of x square? A. So it is C by A, right? So what is the value of C? Is 10. What is the value of A? 1. 10 by 1 is 10. So it is 10 and 10 matching, right? This is how we should solve finding the zeros and the relationship between zeros and the coefficients. So you should remember, when it is a quadratic polynomial, it is a quadratic polynomial. It is minus b by a, and it is product, it is c by a, right? So this is how we should solve the problem with respect to quadratic polynomial. Thank you. We will see in the next video of the next topic. We will solve the problem which was the relationship between zeros and coefficients for the cubic polynomial, right? So we will see what is cubic polynomial, because the highest order is 3. So what is the standard format of cubic polynomial? Ax cube plus bx plus ax cube bx square cx plus d, right? This is the cubic polynomial because highest degree is 3. Now they are given that verify these 3 are the zeros, because they have given the polynomial this. So what I will write is p of, first time I will substitute x value as 3. When you substitute x value as 3, check what is the result you are getting. So here, this is what it will have 3 cube, 3, 9, 9 into 3 is 27. So it is 5 into 9 minus 33, 3. So it is 81, 45, 33, 3. So here we will be having 81 minus, so 3, 3 and 5, so it is 81. So the resultant is 0. So P of 3 value is 0 you will get, right? So if P of 3 is 0, we should check second one, P of minus 1. So what is the value of P of minus 1? So it is like this. So 3 minus 1 cube means minus 1. So minus 1 square means plus 1. So it is 11, it is 3. So it is minus 3, minus 5, 11, 3. So it is 5, 8, 11 plus 11 minus 11. So it is also 0. When P of minus 1 also 0. So what is when P of minus 1 by 3? So substitute minus 1 by 3 here. Similarly like the previous, minus 1 by 3 cube minus 1 by 3 square. So 11 into minus 1 by 3. So start solving this. So 3 into minus 1 by 27. So it is 1 by 9. So it is 5 by 9. Right? So minus into minus is plus. It is 11 by 3. It is minus. Right? So 3 ones are 3 nines are. So here you will get what you will get. So you will get minus 1 by 9 minus 5 by 9 plus 11 by 3 minus 3. So what is the LCM for this? 9. So it is 1, 5. So it is, can you check what is the LCM? Whether it is 9, 9, 9, 3. So 3 3s are 3 3s are 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 3s are 9. 9 is correct. So here what you will be having? 3 into 3 is, so it is 33. It is 27. So cross check it is what you will get here. So minus 6, 33 plus 33 minus 33, so it is 0, right? So when it is P of minus 1 by 3 also the value is 0, right? So when 3 you will get 0, when minus 1 you will get 0, when minus 1 by 3 also you will get 0. So it is verified that all are zeros of the cubic polynomial which is given, right? So that is the first step. So what is the second step? The second step is you should verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So you should verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So it is something like a different compared to a quadratic that is having 2 powers. We will be having 3 powers here, so that you will get one extra quantity. That is, we should take 2 at a time. So how should take 2 at a time? Before that, I will write what is the value of A, 3, B value minus 5, C value minus 11, D value minus 3. Right? So what you should take? You should sum of the relationship, sum of zeros is equals to, now what I will do is these 3, I will take alpha as 3, beta as minus 1, gamma as minus 1 by 3. So these are 3 as the zeros. So what is sum of zeros? Alpha plus beta plus gamma, right? So sum of the zeros, I will write this is nothing but what? Minus b by a, right? So this will cross check. What is LHS? LHS is alpha plus beta plus gamma. What is alpha? Alpha is 3, right? What is 3 plus 1 minus 1 by 3? So it is what it is? So 3 is LCM, 3 3s are 9, minus 3, and here it is minus 1, right? Is it correct? So what it is? What is the value? 4, it is 5 by 3. What is LHS? 5 by 3. What is RHS? Can we cross check now? RHS we have written as minus b by a. So what is b? Minus is there. What is b? Minus 5. What is a? 3. So it is, what is it is? 5 by 3. So LHS and RHS both are same. So the relationship between sum of zeros and the coefficients we have done is correct with respect to first one. So what is the second one? Second one is we should take sum of product at 2 at a time. 2 at a time. How to take the 2 at a time? Alpha, beta, beta, gamma, gamma, alpha, which is equals to what we should write now? After B, we should write C by A. Now we should cross check this as same or not. LHS. What is LHS? Alpha into beta. What is alpha? 3. What is beta? Minus 1. What is beta? Minus 1. What is gamma? Minus 1 by 3. What is gamma? Minus 1 by 3. What is alpha? 3. Right? So what it is? Minus 3 plus 1 by 3. What it is? 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So we will end up with minus 1. So if we take 3 as LCM, 3 into 3 is 9. 1 and it is 3. Right? So what it is? Minus 12, minus 11, minus 11 by 3 as a LHS. So what is RHS now? RHS we have written as C by A. What is C by A? What is the value of C? Minus 11. What is the value of A? 3. So both are correct, right? So it is about the second part. So what is the third part? Third part is very simple. It is a product of these three, alpha, beta, gamma. So how to write the product of alpha, beta, gamma? So I will take here, right? So here, third one is product of zeros. So how to write the product of zeros? Alpha, beta, gamma is equals to minus d by a, right? What is alpha, beta, gamma? Just multiply 3 minus 1 minus 1 by 3, right? So what you will get here? Minus into minus is plus, 3, 3 is 0. So what is the result you will get? 1. That is what? LHS, right? So what is RHS? So RHS is minus d by a. So check RHS minus d by a. What is the value of d here in this case? It is minus 3. So what is the value of that? Minus 3. A is, it is 3. So minus minus plus 1. So 1 and 1. Both are correct. So if we take the sum of zeros between the coefficients at that time, LHS and RHS are equal. Sum 2 at a time, LHS and RHS are equal. Product, so LHS and RHS are equal. So this is what the problem we can solve if there is a relationship between zeros and the coefficients, as well as finding the zeros in the cubic part. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video.